Former President Donald Trump has been indicted by a Manhattan grand jury on charges related to alleged hush money payments to adult film star Stephanie Gregory Clifford, also known as Stormy Daniels, and a potential second woman. The timing of the announcement came as a surprise, as Trump himself had previously predicted he would be arrested last Tuesday and called for protests, but no indictment was made. The crux of the case is that Trump is accused of violating campaign finance laws by reimbursing his former lawyer Michael Cohen for a $130,000 payment to Daniels in order to keep quiet about her relationship with Trump during the 2016 presidential election campaign. Negotiations are reportedly underway between New York officials and Trump's legal team regarding the specifics, with a potential arraignment on Tuesday. Trump is the first former president to face criminal charges, but he has said that the case would not affect his 2024 presidential campaign. The grand jury had been investigating hush money payments to two women who claimed to have had illicit relations with Trump, and the outline of those payments became public only after he was elected in 2016. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office acknowledged that Trump's lawyers had been notified and said that they had contacted them to coordinate his surrender for arraignment on a Supreme Court indictment, which remains under seal. Trump's lawyer said that they would vigorously fight the political prosecution in court. Trump has previously threatened that there would be potential death and destruction if charges were filed against him in the case, but has also stated that he wouldn't quit the 2024 presidential race if indicted. In his statement, Trump claims that the indictment is an act of political persecution and election interference by the radical left Democrats who have been trying to destroy the Make America Great Again movement since he announced his candidacy. He refers to past accusations against him, including the Russia investigation, the Mueller report, the Ukraine scandal, the two impeachment trials, and the Mar-a-Lago raid. Trump accuses the Democrats of lying, cheating, and stealing in their attempt to get Trump. He believes that they have weaponized the justice system to punish a political opponent who happens to be a president of the United States and the leading Republican candidate for president. Trump claims that the Democrats have never done this before in the history of the nation. Trump attacks Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg, who he claims was handpicked and funded by George Soros, as a disgrace. He accuses Bragg of ignoring the crime wave taking over New York City and doing Joe Biden's dirty work. Trump believes that the witch hunt will backfire on Joe Biden, and the American people will realize what the radical left Democrats are doing. Trump concludes his statement by stating that he and his party will defeat Alvin Bragg and Joe Biden and throw all the crooked Democrats out of office to make America great again. The Manhattan grand jury investigating former President Donald Trump is expected to take a break for a month due to a previously scheduled hiatus, according to a source familiar with the proceedings. There is no official deadline for bringing an indictment against Trump, and it's possible that the grand jury's schedule could change. Prosecutors are investigating Trump's alleged role in hush money payment. They are also reportedly examining whether Trump and his company engaged in bank fraud and insurance fraud. The investigation is being led by the Manhattan District Attorney's Office, which has reportedly been working with New York Attorney General Letitia James's office. James has been conducting a separate civil investigation into Trump's business dealings. The grand jury's decision to charge someone with a crime does not mean that the person is guilty of the charges. It simply means that there is enough evidence to proceed with a trial. If Trump were to be indicted, he would have the opportunity to defend himself in court. However, legal experts say that an indictment of a former president would be unprecedented and could raise constitutional issues. If Trump were to be convicted of a crime, he could face fines, probation, or even imprisonment. In addition, a criminal conviction could have serious implications for Trump's business interests, as it could make it difficult for him to secure loans or do business with banks. It could also damage his reputation and make it more difficult for him to engage in political activities in the future. However, it's important to note that an indictment is not a foregone conclusion. Prosecutors must first convince the grand jury that there is enough evidence to proceed with a trial. The grand jury is made up of citizens who are selected at random, and their decision is based on the evidence presented to them. It's also possible that the investigation could ultimately lead to no charges being filed. In any case, the investigation is ongoing, and it's likely to continue for some time. The grand jury is expected to meet for several months, and prosecutors are likely to present a significant amount of evidence to them. In the meantime, Trump and his supporters will be watching the developments closely, and legal experts will be debating the legal and constitutional implications of the case. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe our channel for more videos.